What's up guys, this is another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle video. Today we're going to be talking about what to do with all of these special summons and things like that. So first thing we're going to be talking about is the 20% summon. Do I recommend you do this? Yes I do. Do I recommend you do it now? No, I do not. The reason why I don't recommend you doing it now is because of the Dokkan skins. These skins are by far the best skins that's in the game. You've got a better chance of playing good, really good LRs. Now, 250 stones is just 5 multis. Now, if Global does get discounts in first rotation, you're essentially being able to get 3, you're able to get the 3 plus 1, so that's 4, and another 3 plus 1, which is another 2, which means 8. So you're able to get 80 units, not 66 for the same amount of currency. That's not even including if Global does get a ticket, which is usually 3 per multi. So you're looking at an additional 9 in first rotation, 18 in total. So you're looking at close to 100 units as opposed to 66, and you could get the best units in the game. So I don't recommend doing the 250% multi yet. I would recommend doing this once the discount is finished, or when you're finished summoning on the banner. Let's say you're super lucky and you can get both of them within the first 2 rotations, and you decide to do it. Then you can do the 20% to multi. Do not do it until you've finished summoning on these rotations. I would recommend summoning on the 20% banner more than I would recommend summoning on the legendary summoning banner. So that's the first thing I want to say there. So yes, the tickets are awesome, they're free, but do not summon on this banner until you have finished something on the blue token. That is where you'll be able to get better things, potentially, and you'll be able to get more for your resources. Now, the beginner's pack, we're also going to have a look at this. The unit that I would say that stands far out and away the best would be Remember from Popo. Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta is good for shorter events. If you've done the ECS, you've gotten the middle sort. This means that you can take him into the God event. He'll still do amazingly in this, so that's very good for us. The rest of them are kind of, I've already bought it, and I'm going to be getting STR Cell because I've only got one version of him, so I do want to add more into him. The only units I do not have Rainbow are Cell and Vegeta. If these units were added to the Redstone, I wouldn't be as concerned about it. I would just eventually let it go. Now, where are you? Purple Stone. So this has changed a lot since the 6th year on JB. We've got an LREVA, so this has entirely changed the outlook on these units. So, Broly is top notch. So yeah, Broly is a top unit in the game. I would put him 2 or 3 depending on whether or not you like Assembly Evolution more, but I can see why people say he's one of the best units. He is the best unit in the game. He's good everywhere. So that makes his phenomenal. AGL Broly is also really good. Paragus is good, but could be a lot better. Whereas the Tech Rose one is good, but we do get a lot of chunks for free, so that makes his valuable. Majin Vegeta should be looking pretty good. That Hercule is amazing. He's one of the best defensive units in the game, as long as you're looking at pure defense. And that AGL Goku is solid. The Trunks one's kind of... Trunks is good, but the the Android twins are kind of hit or miss. Gohan is top... He is a top unit. He is currently, like in my opinion, he's about top 20 to 25. He's not god tier, but he's good. He's good enough to run, but if you have better options, I'd recommend him. No, that doesn't mean it's a lot, but because he's on so many teams, there's units that can be better in those situations. The Cells Juniors are okay, I guess. Not good. They're mid-tier unit. 16's 16. He still causes a lot of salt because he's not AGL, so he's not on AGL Gohan's leader, the LR. Bardock, the two Bardocks are actually solid, so the Bardock and Dena is also very solid. That Goku's kind of good. He is hit or miss, so as of right now, so to recap in the first 6, I would only recommend getting Broly, because I don't think the Mayaka is really worth it. Now, the Beerus and the two blues are actually, those two blues are absolutely amazing. I think so. But Beerus is kind of himself. He does need an easy to be at the level of the current game. His defense is subpar, it's not good enough. And because if you want him to get hit, that makes it kind of that you want him in the first slot every now and then to make him get hit and get that damage. Goku, LR substantially Goku's good, but God tier. He's okay defensively, he does good damage when you hit his AT&T and he can stun at him as well. That is something to remember. Takeon is, Easy A Takeon is an amazing unit. The Tick Takeon could be good. He will be looking at getting Easy A probably about a year. So that's really good if you think about it. It's just long-term planning. The Bojack is, he's a very good unit as well. But I don't think the Int 13 drops their value down significantly. Whereas the AGL Freeze is very, very good defensively as long as you can step above 40%. So, and the Goten and Trunks, he is actually the worst unit on this. Out of these three here, I would say that the LR is actually the worst unit. The Goten and Trunks are significantly better. Hopefully that Goten and Trunks, when they get their ACA, they'll give them more attack and defense. A little bit less RNG, and maybe give them give them some defense on their super attack, and he'd be really good as well. But yeah, these two are definitely probably some of the best units that are from that character. But if you are going for the LR, I would recommend Broly. Broly is good everywhere, and he's going to be good everywhere for a very long time. Now we're looking at the two. Nope, skip him. These two are okay, but Jiren is getting older. He does need a little bit more. These two are decent as well. Gogeta could potentially be looking at an EZA in the worldwide download celebration. So that is something to think about. If you do have all of these units, you want to be thinking a little bit into the future to see what units you're looking at getting for some free super attack. Goku is good. Well, he is good, but when I say good, I mean he's good enough to run, not even be kind of looking at, I don't want to die. This Goku I don't actually know, but I wouldn't recommend that. These two are solid. I would recommend, that actually could be interesting, depending on how the EVA Evolution Blue. But yeah, this is just how they're going to do that, because this game's already got an EZA and he is really good. Perlis needs an EZA. I don't recommend Perlis. He's an amazing support. He's very good when linked up with LR Perlis, but he doesn't do anything besides supporting. And just supporting isn't enough in this day and age. Whereas Cooler is good, but once again, this day and age he needs a little bit more to be runnable. These two, Vegeta's looking at getting an EZA shortly. I'd say, when I say shortly, I mean looking at like 6 months to a year. Probably 6 months on JP, he could be looking at getting an EZA. Kibito Kai is good at supporting, but you also want to be making sure you're getting the main character is the one that you actually want. These two, Omega could be good. Nova is trash. No. UI Goku, now this is probably the best one that we've gotten so far. The problem is, UI Goku is going to be on one of the banners in the 6th year anniversary. This means that you do not want to use this, you do not want to get him in case you pull him. Now let's say let's say you need one because you want to get a free super pick, but 15, but you pull one anyway, and you've already farmed it all up, so you don't actually need that extra. So I would recommend waiting, if you want to get UI, waiting until after you've done this, and then having a look at it. And Luis is amazing defensive as well. And Golden Prez is very good. And so is Boo. These are both very good units, but depending on how long you've been playing, you may have both of these units. Rainbow. It is the same for everything, but because there's a Wazlo on a little Dennis featured not long after he first came out and made him put into the cycle a little bit more so you get to get him a little bit faster. Super Saiyan 3, no. Future Gohan could be interesting with an EZA. That Trunks is amazing against Android or Cell units. That is something to keep in mind. If you like take him into Extreme Battle against Time Travelers or Future Saga, and there's a lot of androids and Cell, you may do amazing. These two, no. 18 is good, but she's fallen off a lot because she doesn't have anything else besides her. Well, she is an orb changer and she does get taken defense for her TC, but it's not enough to roll today's message. No. These two are good. I wouldn't recommend it. So as of right here, the only one I would recommend out of this bunch is these two. UI Goku is by far the best. Now, this is probably where you can find the majority of your value. As we're about to be finished with this, you'll know that like the only unit here that needs to be done is Super Saiyan 3 Angel Goku, who is getting done on JP shortly. So that is something to think about, whereas Global's done with you. So yeah, Global only needs 2. So Global's 2 behind on this, so that is something to think about. Personally, I'm not getting the Purple Stone. One, I can't afford it. It's $65 per Purple Stone in my currency. So there is also that. Now, the Red Stone. So units that I would say would be good here is probably Ninja Nimba and Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta if you need them. Everyone else is kind of mid. Oh, and Topo. I'm personally going to be getting a Kai because I don't need anyone in this. So I've been very lucky. Oh well. I'll check that out. I may need to get something done with Ninja Nimba. And, well, then again, Kale can be good in Extreme Future Battle Road when you can run her. But she does get damage reduction. She's a good unit. These are good units, but the ones that you'll find the best value if you need them is Topo, Janemba, and potentially Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta, because any team, any short event that he's on, you want to run. Period. Now I believe that is, oh no, there is one more thing. So we're going to jump over to the barbershop. Please. Cool. Anything interesting here? I can't afford that. Well, I don't want to buy that, sorry. So yeah, that's all of that. That is my beginner's ticket. They should probably get rid of these, and the coin. So I would recommend buying these. So I would recommend buying all of these. It's going to help you build up space, build up super attack cheaply, and don't forget, you don't actually need these to be able to. These won't fill up your box space anymore, so that is a bonus. So you can get them without that. If you want to, I would recommend collect. This is if you're a collector of the game and you want to collect everything, then I would recommend getting all of these. I believe the only one I am missing is you. Let's see. Yeah. So I will be collecting him. I will probably be looking at collecting these units as well, but once again, I do want to complete the game. And I probably wouldn't recommend getting Zenny. Zenny is reasonably easy to get. There are many story events where you can get statues, you can get Zenny from B-Pan's event, you can get Zenny from whose event is it? Bulma's, you could play Bulma's And then if you go down the right path and up the Zenny path, you can get it from lots of places. I don't recommend Zenny if you just do this. Like these events also aren't long, they just like jump in and they're done in about 30 to 40 seconds. So you can do this while you're on the toilet, that's why I don't recommend Zenny. Whereas SEA stages, it does depend on your box. So I will like to keep that in mind. And if you run out, if you don't have enough, or when you've completed all that, you can get Ghost Ashes and Waste items. These are both phenomenal. I would also recommend, and finally, getting all of the orbs. Orbs are amazing, and by the looks of things, you might be able to rainbow 2 units from this. Yeah, by the looks of things, you'll be able to rainbow 1 to 2 units from this. So that's actually amazing. That's literally a free rainbow. I don't know why you wouldn't want to be able to get a free rainbow. But guys, that is everything. Once again, please don't summon on mischief. The only reason is, it is better to put that stones into the dual Dokkan chest and then summon when you get those back. And I'm going to click off just in case I don't screw it up. Like I have 1600 stones. Last year I believe I had about 2000 stones, and I pulled, I believe it was Vegito in my last rotation on this banner. And I got 2 copies of them on my last rotation. So this is something that you need to keep in mind if you may not get them. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have good luck with this stuff. Enjoy the 60th anniversary, and please be wise. Have a good one. Kalki, Germander.